You know, pretty soon this car is gonna be running on Steam, am I right? Hey, welcome. Welcome back if you're a repeat offender. I am an Axis 17, and, yeah. We're gonna do some championships today. It's summer. It's a new series. It's Series 32, so, let's do that. Before I get started, though, I would like to take the time and ask you guys to check the description below for a website that has a bunch of other links. Click the link for a bunch of other links that direct you to pages where you could sign petitions and to donate for Black Lives Matter causes. It's a very important and dear, movement in my heart right now. And please, I would like to take the time. It would kill me not to at least point you in the direction for, let's just say, investing it all at the end to police when we could have invested it all at the very beginning with better neighborhoods, better schooling, and give everybody of every race, creed, ethnicity, gender, an equal opportunity. It would mean a lot. So please take the time and search for something local to your area and go for it. Do it, please. And on top of that, there's another link or a little portal, I guess, to register to vote. 2022 is next year. 2020 was last year. Boy, did those votes matter, didn't it? So please take the time and visit all that stuff. It's very important, and it'll mean a lot. It does mean a lot. So, yeah. Thank you. So, it's very heavy stuff, but, let's take the time and relax a little bit. I wouldn't say relax. I would say let's throw a couple of curveballs here. This week's Summer Championship, it's Series 32, so please take the time. Also, it's Series 32, so that means you're going to have to do the multiplayer and the monthly rival thingamajig to count towards this overall progress. You get that backstage pass and the ATS GT18. Oh boy, there's a moment where that was glitched, and that's all I got. But yeah, do that. Do the trial co-op, which is going to be going up, which would already be up. This always goes up on Friday around noon. And time to do the championships. We got Modern Muscle at 900, Cult Cars at 500, D500. This is Rally. This is Road Race. And then finally we've got Retro Rally at C600. We're going to change it up a little bit, though. I'm going to change it up. Because, let's do something different. Here are my settings. Keep in mind that these championships, to get the reward at the end, you have to beat it on highly skilled. You don't even have to come in first place either. Just, have the points go in your favor. And if you end up in first place at the end, there you go. So, yeah, here are my settings. Manual clutch. I am going to be playing on an Xbox One Elite Series 2 controller on the paddles in the P1 and P3 position. P1 to shift up, P3 to shift down, A for clutch. There's that. So, yeah. Let's do this.
You know what's better than a seasonal championship in the summer? Not much, really. Have fun.
Let's go with our little buddy Subaru. It is 25,000 in the shop. 25,000 credits in the shop, so yeah. Easy to purchase. It's in the rating. It already comes with all-wheel drive, so very, very friendly to controller users. All right. So we're gonna start off easy here. So I don't know. Might be tooting my own horn here, but I'll live. Boy, what a week. It's been a week. Not necessarily for video games. Well, for video games, I guess. There's a game that's finally coming to Steam. If you didn't catch my joke at the beginning here. Yeah, Forza Horizon 4 coming to Steam. So, from what I've skimmed, you know, I'm not a gaming outlet, so please take the time. You know, I'm not a Forza Horizon official or anything like that, so I might have missed a few things. Take the time and check that out. Yeah. It's gonna be a 32-bit version, I guess. You know, some software mumbo jumbo should pay attention to. And the servers are not going to be agnostic, so that means it's going to be a lot of players March 6th, March 9th, coming together to playing Forza Horizon 4. Oh, it's going to take a bit. You know, they got to do the beginning. Get through all that. Get through the 4 seasons first, and then eventually they put you in the Horizon. Or the Forzathon Horizon thingamajig. No cross saves, though. Steam will not be... You won't be able to take your Steam saves into the Windows 10 store or Xbox One, Xbox Series X console. So that sucks, but I don't know the technical limitations there. That's software. I'm bad at software. Building a computer, I'm okay at that, but software, I'm bad at this. Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah. It's nice that a lot more players are going to be coming around. It's starting to seem like matches are not hard to find or anything. Well, the trial co-op in particular, just a little difficult to find, or it takes a bit to find enough players to start that up. But also, not to be all shitty, but it is going to be a bunch of new players, so hey, you know, have patience. You know, we've been playing this game for 2 years now. Which reminds me of when Titanfall showed up on Steam. Titanfall 2 in particular. That was so goddamn fun. Well, not fun. It was... how do I say it? How do I put it? It was a very heartening scene when Titanfall 2 showed up on Steam. Particularly because I don't play the multiplayer. I don't play the PvP. I play the Frontier Defense PvE wave base. It's just 5 waves, but you know, it's your Titan with 4 players in total. Holding the line against AI that, a bunch of Titans as well. But yeah, holding the line, and it was a very heartening, it made me very happy because like I said, I don't do the versus multiplayer. I always keep to the left on that puddle there, just on the way back, keep to the right. It's gonna be hard to spot, but yeah, it was very It was very heartening, in a very pleasant time, helping newbies with frontier defense. You know, asking, oh, what do we do? What do we buy? Where do we spend? You know, how do we set up defenses? I very much liked that. That was very nice. That was a very pleasant time. Yeah. Grandpa Naxus helping all these newbies out. It was very cool. Bam. I wish it... No, actually, no. You know what? No. I wish there were cooler heads playing racing games, but I don't know. Petrol heads. They tend to, I don't know, be fragile about their masculinity. It's very funny. Like, not to sound like a goddamn cynic or a nihilist, you know, but what does racing matter anyways, you know? Like, what's it for? What's the point? Yeah, okay, you know, but set that aside and let's be fun, actual human beings for once, and say, yeah, you know, yeah, well, it's fucking fun, but sticking your claim on a brand like Ferrari, Mercedes, you know, it's fine, you'll live. Don't worry about that. Alright, that was a bit. Man, these are taking me a distance. Jeez. And it's at C600, so they're gonna take a bit. It's fun, it's nice, but these do take a bit. But yeah, I don't know. I'd be happy to see a bunch of, well, now I think about it, there's going to be a lot of this right here, just watch, right? There's going to be a lot of that. Yeah. Well, it'll be a moment. All right. Yeah, I don't know. That stinks. Geez, what other news is there? I started watching more of Clone Wars, you know. That show took a turn. Wow. They actually got some legitimate intensity there. It's very cool. And you could step off now, please. Thank you. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know. That show took a turn. I'm following a podcast that's I guess the point of the podcast is that one host hasn't seen Revenge of the Sith, and so they're rewatching the prequel trilogy But before they get to Revenge of the Sith, they're going to go through all of the Clone Wars, all of it, all of that shit. So, yeah, they're pleasant to hear. I like their takes. None of this weird, like, I feel people who have a people who are total non-starters would always start their argument with Kathleen Kennedy. Like, dude, okay, all right, well, you fucking lost me, man. I don't know. There's some weird, misguided, Gamergate, misogynistic bullshit going on there that Star Wars has bad shit in it. Like, it's very, like, yeah, Star Wars has some legitimately bad ideas in it. Not bad as in, like, they're racist or misogynistic. No, but just, like, it's corny. Like, Star Wars can be corny and a very bad kind of corny. But
My team should have updated your schedule for this summer championship. Have fun out there.
But the moment the argument starts with that, if the argument starts with Kathleen Kennedy or Daisy Ridley or, you know, any of the female participants in the movies, in the shows, if the argument starts there, fucking eat shit, dude. I don't know. Alright. You got cult cars. It's very weird. Like, well, it's weird of me, I guess. Son of a bitch. Get the hell. Ow. Jeez. I don't watch South Park, but I always use Cartman as a barometer. If I hear the argument and if it doesn't sound like something Cartman would say, then I'll hear you out. But the moment I can hear that, there's that episode where I don't watch South Park anymore, but there's that episode where he keeps touting Mel Gibson's name and being shitty to certain groups of people. Well, you know, that's the point of the character, but being particularly shitty to a group of people and saying, Mel Gibson taught me this, and like, if your arguments start with something in that vein, then yeah, I don't know, I'm out. I get trying to convince people. I get, you know, getting in an argument and whatnot. But, you know, you gotta go in with the mindset that some people are just in it just to be shitty and not necessarily be open to interpretations, open to viewpoints, and are just not willing to change. They're just in the debates to play lingual MLG. Start resorting to, well, hypothetically, like, okay, alright. Hypothetical this, hypothetical that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very bitey today. I'm very snappy today. Very snippy, snappy, slippy, Swanson? I'm very Samsonite today. We already did a championship, right? This is the second? No, this is the first one. Alright. Yeah, these take a minute. Oh boy. So yeah. There's all that. And Star Wars in the news a lot today. Since last night. Oof. What a mess. I don't know. Replaceable. It's just... Jeez. People. Let's see. Yeah, it's D500 cult cars. Just don't go for any of the three-wheelers. It ain't gonna happen. Whoa, boy. Excuse me, I'm a little burpy. I always do these after lunch. I shouldn't be doing these after lunch, but hey, work gets in the way. Not today. Actually, today, like I said, I'm very burpy. Yeah, it's T500, and this vehicle starts at around 205. Oh, this AI, jeez. Really getting in the way today. I had to do the... I do the trials. I don't necessarily go out of my way to show trials that have failed, because they're always messy. They're a messy situation. The trial co-ops. Because some people get very competitive, and it's co-op. Why did you run me off the road? We were going to win this, and then you ran me off the road because... Sure. No, it's co-op. Like my last trial video. That second race, it's kind of a bummer. You would think people would not resort to that, but sure. It's co-op. I don't know what they won there. I should also start looking into purchasing Hive Busters for Gears 5. Now that I think about it, I never finished any Gears campaign DLC. Huh. I never did the General Ram DLC for, I think, Gears 3. I never did the Gears 2. Gears of War. Oh, boy. This machine gun has horns. Yeah. I've never done any of the campaign DLC, and I don't know how you feel about that. There's that one, the cut act from Gears 2. Then there's a General Ram DLC. Campaign co-op, and then there is there's a Gears Judgment DLC, I think. Boy, these are very long for these slow-ass cars. No offense to the cars. If you love these brands, sure. I mean, hey, you know what? I'll admit it. I bought a car based on a brand. That brand saved my life. Well, saved me and my family's lives. And I'll stick with that brand. Plus, it's got very good mileage. I know we should be transitioning into electric, but I'm in no position to house a way to recharge a vehicle, so yeah. Yeah, cool stuff. This is why we go Rally Springs. Keep the body of the car off the water. On the way, not today. This is the second time I'm making that reference. This is the second time. I stopped doing that. Also, the playground game thing. I wish they could get rid of that for the Horizon playlist. It's just something that doesn't make me happy. PvP just doesn't make me happy anymore. I'll admit it. It's just that I'm so burnt from PvP because I did a lot of it in the Modern Warfare 2 days. I don't know if I'm telling the story again. I probably am. You know, so I don't know. Somewhere back there, there's my story. So yeah, over it. Let's let the developers come up with the problem for us to solve, and let's do it together. Oh boy, that felt bad. I don't know why that felt bad. It's a long ass street. This car, with my upgrades, can go up to 150, but there's just no point. If the springs are good, if the tires are good, if the weight is good, don't need it. Just maneuver this brick around. A lot of people tend to, or some people tend to lower the weight of the vehicle. Should be in the options with the brakes, what kind of brakes you can get. Oh, I really hope we don't. Is this the third race? I think this is the third race. Yeah, okay. But yeah. A lot of people tend to lower the weight of the vehicles around the D500, C600 range. Just even at A800, it's still violent. You don't have to. Hey, wow, look at that. Alright. Just taking note of what I've got. Just to auction later. Not to... What the hell is that? Okay. Alright, is that it? Just one more? One more? Yep. Yep. Yeah, alright. One more to go. Now you can lower the weight on these vehicles. These are
Championship at Horizon in summer. What more could you want?
these are annoyingly heavy cars, so yeah. Let's do this. Lower the weight on these vehicles. These engines are a lot. So yeah. If you can, opt for race tires and not for the opt for the weight shaving. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Because you're still going to have a lot of power in. Yeah, there's just no point. This is, I will say this is the hardest of the 3 championships. I'm only doing this because, well, yeah, why not? A little surprised at the end, too. Yeah, with modern muscle cars, you don't necessarily need to add any more upgrades to the engine. These are extreme, these are intense straight line speed vehicles. Try and cut the weight. Be able to maneuver out of those corners, just a little faster. Gotta move smarter, gotta move harder, like, that box guy said. Roddy Rich is alright. And just hover your finger on this. Just keep the revs up. Keep the revs in place. I mean. Alright. 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 Yeah, this championship runs a little faster, so. Pardon me if I'm stuttering here and there, just stopping mid-sentence. Might get a little annoying, but hopefully you understand. It's can get a little anxious here. Whoa. Cool. Oh, I needed those 10,000 so bad. Okay. Next, we've got this here. Gonna go south. Oh, I really hope the last race isn't what I think it is. I really hope it's not. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a bummer. You would really want to take advantage of this portion of the track. The AI usually overshoots the turns. Just eats crap on the corners. And it is road race, so don't be afraid of getting on the other side of the lane here. Oh boy. The AI just tends to step on it on straights. And then once they come to a corner, they gotta stop real hard. Like so. See, we saved it. And hover that gas pedal again. Just keep the rev up. And then accelerate once you straighten out. Yeah, these are all my tips. They're not the best tips either, but it's just stuff that we've gotten accustomed to. And I hope that if you're watching this and you're still here, you know, I hope that these tips just that you could use it as a stepping stone to something better, because I am by no means a professional. So yeah. Oh, it's gonna be that track, isn't it? Oh boy. Oh boy. I could feel it. I'm feeling it. Is it? Oh boy. No, it's not. Okay. And we're talking about modern muscle cars that just kill it at straight line speeds, but hey, look at this track. Aren't you happy we went with the weight reduction? You know? Look at this. Look at these turns coming up. It's nuts. Should have gone with the weight reduction. It's 3 laps. So, make the most of it. Lots of turns that ask you to hover on the gas. It's interesting. Yep, once you straighten out, like a wise man once said, step on the gas. I'm getting a little cocky there. Cocky little freak. Alright. And once you're in front, don't go out of the way. Go out of the way and kill yourself trying to stay in first place. Just maintain a smooth, controlled lead. You know, because there are those first place nerves, you know? When you want to resort to looking in the mirror just to see where they're at. And they're freaking out when you see them. Just don't worry about it. It's totally fine. And that about does it. This is a championship. Wow, look at that. That is it. Enjoy your new car. Oh. Is that purple? Is that a purple grill? Is that a purple grill? Girl. Alright. Hey, we're right here, so. It's all quiet now. Jeez. Hey, look at that. Get yourself a modern muscle. Shelby GT500 again. Ugh. Well, it's a 2020 model, so go nuts. Well, that about does it for me. Oh well. Excuse me. Yeah. Hopefully this is much more maneuverable. It's got a spoiler in the back, but that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I don't know. Whoa. Yeah. I don't know. I'll tune this up and do the co-op. So yeah, that about does it. That's the trial. Jeez. Also, this is the only way. That last championship, that is the only way you can do this. Yeah. That's a rough one. If you got it, just drive around with it this week. You'll be doing you'll be doing a big favor to a lot of people who, they're just some people who can't get the highly skilled. They don't have it done. They don't have it down. Help some beginners out, Help some people who just can't. And it's totally fine. Don't be a jerk about that. People learn. People need time to learn and get better. That's totally fine. It's different speeds for different people, but they'll get there eventually. But yeah, that about does it. Thanks again for stopping by. Hope to see you around next time. We'll be talking more mess about weird incel dudes. Jesus. But yeah, please look in the description for this video. It's going to contain a link that leads you to a bunch of other links to websites, to pages, to places you can donate to, sign petitions for on behalf of Black Lives Matter causes, for Black Lives Matter causes. Let's reform those families that just don't have that silver spoon. I'm not silver spoon fed. They weren't. It's not their fault. So why make it hard on people like that? It's totally messed up. Why be competitive like that to live, to eat, to drink? It's messed up. So yeah, take the time and to register to vote. There's that little page, that link there to register to vote. So yeah, there's that too. So yeah, thank you again for stopping by. Please wear a mask. Please, if you can, wear latex gloves. Only go outside when you need to. Sneeze and cough in your mask. Don't pull your mask down and cough and sneeze. The mask is there for you to sneeze and cough into. That's the point of it. Use a lot of hand sanitizer. Order food for delivery if you can. Go out for groceries when you need to. And yeah, maintain social distancing. So yeah, in the meantime, take care. Peace.